Finally, the sun coming at you. Match 7 out of 18 of the grand finals of the WEC, the World Esports Championship. We're flying across the map, a very northwestern plane.
It starts in 5 seconds. I think they will have enough time to rotate off towards the other bridge, but they still did lose not, unfortunately.
Yeah, and well, that other bridge is occupied as well. That's not looking good for Kyrgyzstan. It's looking good for everybody else that is trying to play catch-up right now. We have teams occupying the western bridge as well. Serbia's still looking, not entirely sure. They have decided to make their move up on the hillside. Reasonable position for them to take, but one that will put you under a lot of pressure. You have to hold out until the late game. Chile coming in on that northwestern side with a boat, and there's Turkey taking that pressure that we mentioned from the top. It is the Kazakhstan squad that is raining down fire, and they've been farming. They've been putting damage down range. I don't think they've really taken any damage, but they're just up there, lots of bullets, scoped ARs, and being absolute harassment to everyone below them.
Oh, yes, they do. We can see Georgia fans in the chat already. Let's go, Georgia, because, yeah, they're sitting all the way down in 14th place, so that was one hell of a fight. That's going to give them a lot of control in the circle as well. Romania now, in the meanwhile, rotating uphill. We saw Octavian being taken out very early, but they're not stopping right there. Doran picked up 3 fracks, and then meanwhile, it's going to be Turkey now in all lots of trouble, too. 2 of the players have already been knocked down, and I think they will be flushed as well. That's going to hurt them a lot. I think it's Silas and Hamzi all the way up towards these hillsides, so maybe they will be surviving. Maybe even Razy is going to be reviving. I think Nexus or Romania can't really pressure this too much, since there is a third team just on the eastern side.
He's going to unleash, and he's going to make this so hard for Turkey. He's lining them up. He's waiting for it. That nade is getting cooked. It's looked like it's to perfection. Instantly, 100 damage. First player down, numbers equalized, and Romania is ready for this push.
Yes, they are. There's nades coming in from Turkey as well now, but Silence is already being taken out so low that it is a 2v2 at this point, and that is the 5th frag for Doran as well. If there is an MVP up until this point, it has to be Doran, the way he's fighting through these rounds.
Controlling right now. Now the push comes out. Another nade. Another one that's cooked to perfection from Doran. Now he knows where Razy is. He's going to get another one out, and that's almost the wipe already, just with throwables. He's got another one. He can use it, but, you know, why not finish it off? Why not finish it off with the DBS? Where's the problem? Doran, 7 kills. Romania is not stopping. Calculated his risks there. Gets down from the rock. Now, Fraga looking to make a move towards Kyrgyzstan. Instantly taken out, though. That's 2 from Argentina. Knocked. They've been a little bit overzealous. They tried to do too much at the same time, biting off a little bit more than they can chew. And Doran, we've seen what he can do with nades. There's another one, does plenty of damage. DBS has come out. This is looking like Romania all over. They're up to 11 kills. Now a 2v2. Can Kyrgyzstan do it?
What just happened? Argentina just got wiped out of this map, and now suddenly it's a fake. Maybe finds another one. They will fight this round. It is their 3rd chicken dinner in just 6 games, and they are doing it time and time again, and deservingly so. They were in the worst spot out of all of these teams. I do promise you that. So yeah, I mean, everyone's performing today. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2nd game for day number 2 here at the 15th World Esports Championship. So let's see who's going to have to rotate very far off. Colombia is definitely going to have a pretty far rotate. I think actually now that we see Georgia, that we have on the screen right now, we'll have a pretty chill rotate path as well. But first of all, it's going to be Turkey picking one up. That is not a problem for Kelsey. Come on, that's too easy for him. So they will lose actually 1 player.
Yeah. Some 5-head big brain caster said they might clash in rotation, and they absolutely have.
Yes, they have. The rotation timing is just too similar. I mean, the entry as well. So I was kind of expecting to see that even the face beforehand, but I think now they just got forced into it. And at that point, if something like that happens, and someone gets an entry, very often you see just one team just collapse on it. Even if you want to try and run away, there is no option anymore, right? Because you're just surrounded by vehicles. One of the teammates of the opposing team maybe just gets an angle, and at that point it's already too late. We see the fight again. Yeah. Great individual power as well. None of the really big team play stuff. They just rushed in, took the 1v1s. You can see Arcti even opting for a straight up 1v1 inside the shack, which is something you normally have a big disadvantage on, but he just takes and he wins it.
Completely random carry boy is. They've realized where lazy boy is, but they don't have that much control. They haven't taken anyone out. Their blessing in disguise is that Morocco is still fighting off Argentina. Morocco looking for that 2nd place confirmed. There's newbies with the DBS, finds one, and now they're looking to be in the driver's seat again. Lazy boy, Rema, both down to half HP. They're fighting each other. A 1v3 on the card for Morocco, for Lazy boy. Can he do it? It's going to be tricky.
It's going to be incredibly tricky. It's going to be a 3-on-1 scenario. They know where his position is at. He's got 4 frags. Can he make it 7? I don't think he can. Ooh. That's an important nade, but it's not going to happen. Chewy is going to take it home. And that's Brune with the first chicken dinner of the WEC 15.
As you see Senkai, a bit of a solo member with, I think nobody else of his team has jumped just yet. Or maybe they're just all hiding below each other. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. But a very northern plane path, cutting right across towards the hospital area. And once again, excited to see the loot spot. It's a bit of a different playing path than what we're used to.
Pretty good for them as well.
We've seen it in the kill feed. Turkey versus, I think that was remainers of Colombia. They've taken the kills already. There's now a new team, Kazakhstan, just rolling on by. Turkey getting their reses back up, making sure they come back to full manpower. 2 kills, 2 eliminations for them so far, getting themselves 2 points. Not a bad start. Good zone for them as well. See how far south that went. As far as it could, and that's a big relief for them. They can now try and spread out, find all the information, figure out the shine to catch them all. Egypt has made their school their premises, and they're holding on right now.
And not only this, I was talking about the Philippines and their fighting power. Now, they don't look as strong, at least on paper, when it comes to the points they've gathered so far, but Turkey is struggling against them. It's a 2-1 trade so far, and it looks like Reis and Kelsey both just got taken down as well. This might be an upset, one hell of an upset, actually, for the Philippines to wipe them clean, and it looks like Turkey has been taken down to just one player, maybe even not a single one. We'll see how the remaining fights down there will be finished off, and as I did see Kazakhstan chiming in through the distance as well.
And there is the team Serbia we talked about. They were struggling against Argentina. I don't think they could take the compound away from them. They have reconsidered as Turkey is going down again. Second place team giving up the slot for anyone else to catch them. Serbia trying to make something work inside that Rozhok area. They want to close this out. They don't want to wait around. They're looking to put pressure into Chile instantly making sure to pick that up, instantly looking for the solo on the north as well. They found him instantly. Fernan, what can you do? 1 kill, knock and confirm. That's 1 point. Get it in the bag. Make sure to pick that up for your team. Don't let that player survive before you die. But Romania, they are taking control, and they're looking to take that round. No time wasted, no bullets. Is that a kill deny? I don't know, but that was a masterclass from Romania.
Yes, it was. They played that position so perfect. I was talking to you earlier.
Probably not going to see anything too crazy. We've seen a few skirmishes here off the drops. We've seen a few players die for vehicles, stuff like that, but no real hot drops. So we should have good positions for all of our teams.
Initial need to take both of them down, and I think get a flush as well. That was amazing. Unfortunately for them, they will still be taken out. They are the first team to fall in round number 10. So that means, well, that means only 2 points at the end of it.
Yeah, and
does favor them to some degree. It is the pull-up right now. How is this happening? Silas goes down immediately. Reis gets taken down as well, and this is a 2-on-1 trade.
No way. I said they were looking for the opening. They find the opening, but not only that, they run over the first building instantly. Now, finally, Kelsey has found a little bit of retrieval from the outside. He's doing damage, not down to 1 HP, but he wins that. How? What? How does he come out on top of this? Not. He's doing it all for his team right now. He's the last one alive. A sliver of HP. Makes sure to get the confirm, but can he survive in this?
And this is so good. Both these players are on absolute 1 HP. Both are 1 hit. He tries to get some more distance going on towards the last player of Turkey, which is Kelsey, by the way. All of his teammates are dead. No more information given. It's down to a 1-on-1.
He's going to get the confirm as well. Flyke on the bottom floor of that grandma building. Cannot slow it down enough to get the res. He doesn't want to get naded. He doesn't want to get spotted out. But now on the stairs, that should be a fairly possible res. Kelsey has 0 information on where that res is happening. If he hits that nade, that is absolutely insane. I don't think that goes into the kitchen. That should not get the kills. The damage has been done. But remember, there was a 4-man Turkey squad in the winning compound here. And they have, again, been made fool of by Kyrgyzstan.
The question is now, how fast can Kyrgyzstan finish this? Because sooner or later, there's going to be Georgia coming in. I mean, unless Georgia does some crazy kind of pull-up to someone else, which they shouldn't, this has to happen. Now, Georgia is actually going to chime in. Falki goes down. That's down to Nord again. He has carried it before. He's made an absolute imperfect with absolutely 1 HP. Can he do it again, though? And how does Turkey not realize Kelsey has to push?
This is a thing that we've talked about a little bit in the previous day as well. Georgia is just in the same boots here. 3 players up, they get a knock towards the compound. They don't want to over-aggress. They don't want to take any risks. And if you don't take these risks, you're not going to be winning games with big amounts of kills. They're going to stay on top, they're going to stay quiet, and the game's going to run away from them.
How is Georgia not pushing either, though? Both of these teams should 100% aggress. Yes, you just said it, but I'm just at a loss for words right now. Georgia gets the knock. They know they've been fighting down there. Anyways, Georgia, please, just
get in there.
Get in there. Yes.
I mean,
you probably don't have the vehicles, but still, I mean,
there's still one circle to come. If this goes southwest, they're going to be happy on top. But there's plenty of opportunities for the zone to go away from you.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of opportunities for you to get the points before it does.
Yes.
Now they haven't. Now the reses are back up. Now this is becoming a very awkward push. If there's just 3 players sitting still in that compound, if there's 3 players sitting still in that compound, you're not going to be able to breach that comfortably. There is a chance that it still goes your way. kaldsi gets a knock, gets traded. You only have to kill a solo in the compound, but you're giving the game out of your hands.
They've got the vehicles, they've got the knocks, they should have the information as well. They've got a good driving path. I don't even think Armenia has any vision on towards that, so maybe there's something we are not seeing right now. But Georgia, I don't see another way into the circle anyways. There's no further positions to be played. That's why I was saying Turkey even needs to push this. Northern, in the meanwhile, gets taken down. Now kaldsi finally finds his 1v1 and is back at it. Now, this has, I think, been the... No, Nord has only been knocked once, so he's not bleeding out too fast, but yeah, I don't think there's a way to get him back up. Unless Flyke is going to win this 1v1 immediately, but he falls back all the way. He doesn't want to die just yet.
He's resetting this completely. He's got 9 smokes for himself, 7 frag grenades. He's not even going for the 1v1.
kaldsi.
He has no idea. kaldsi's seen him. Oh, and not. Flyke is just trying to survive a little bit too hard. He's leaving his back open. Beautiful play from kaldsi, though. 1v2 for him. Easy in the bag. Big points for Turkey.
And Georgia, that's just been off of the back of not being decisive early enough. Just driving on through, it's just not going to work. You're going to get picked up, maybe be a frag onto his wizard. How does he get across? He does not! And that's Rocello picking up one. Jäger, meanwhile, gets taken out by Viking. It is down to a 2v1, and this wizard can get revived. And I don't think it's going to be... Actually, Philippines is going to let them maybe revive? No, now they're getting the Jäger. Viking, yes, we spotted.
Yeah, he's got him. He's got him in his sights. He's going to nail him down.
Wow.
And just like that, Philippines 12-kill chicken dinner. The first switch up, shake up a little bit, and we'll see what the players can provide. Planes in the air, first team jumping out will be Georgia, not going military base as they do on Erangel, but instead jumping out very early. And the other 2 players of Chile, they're not anywhere to be found. They have to pull up on this buggy first.
Yes, they do. That might just be too long to play off of that knock, but now that I say it, they have almost arrived. Now the knock has just been revived, but... Okay, actually, we ride back. There we have it. Hamzy gets taken down to very low speed. Oh, was that kaldsi? I think it was. I don't think there was anyone else that could have potentially done this. So 3 players left alive, 3 players very low, but Chile just not confident enough to just push up that ridgeline and get the trades.
Oh, that was a last-second save from kaldsi, making sure his teammate stays alive there. They have almost no HP between them. They don't even want to go for the first hits because they know they still have to hold. Now, Hamzy is the one holding, kaldsi is the one healing. They'll switch that up here shortly. And it's beautiful. Timings work out perfectly. Bouncing away the aggression in between these 2, making sure they keep each other alive. And that is the class you need. Chill. Once again, they're holding on for dear life.
The zone is pushing in. It has to come to that fight eventually. That's an 81 damage nade, actually. That could have made the difference. And whether or not Sovia is going to have an opportunity. I think Bisky is out of nades now. We're going to see that. Yes, I think that was his last nade. You could tell by the way he aggresses this. That Molotov's not going to hit anything either. That's a great reach line being taken from Silas. I think Silas gets shot in the back. Now Bisky has to do it close range. He's all solo. He's all alone on that side. Bisky gets taken down. kaldsi with the first one to open things up. While the rest of the Serbian players have just snuck around that northern side. But they are in the zone. They don't even need to force this if they don't want to at this point.
It's an awkward fight through the barrels, through the cracks. They're trying to fit these bullets through. They're not connecting all that much. Really finds one Koaz on the other side of it. He's not been able to secure anything for his team. That's a crazy pull-up from kaldsi, and he instantly is punished. Turkey again. Just that little bit overzealous. The fight was already won, and now they've went crazy with it, and they're down to half their members.
Yes, that is a big problem now. Silas tries to bring things back. It's racy, actually, against Maksha. He is taking him down, but, I mean, the revive on Koa in the meanwhile has happened as Mellors brings him back up. Turkey, they have not lost a player so far. That's the good news for any of the Turkish fans at the moment in the chat. And they have the zone. They've got the time to fight this. Biske, he's the one that's never going to get revived anytime soon in this game. He's out of it. And there's another player that's just been going up.
Yeah, this is Argentina looking over the hillsides. They found the knock, they found Mashka, they found the confirm onto Mashka. That led Serbia know we're in between two teams right now. The situation is even more dire than we maybe thought. They have to prone down, try and survive. There's still a chance that that goes their way as well. There's still a chance that Turkey does get punished by Argentina looking over the top. But neither of these teams is going to have an easy time getting out of here if Argentina can assert that control. If they get pressured from the rest of the map, sure, but if they can peek over these ridgelines that the observers are showing off right now, it's not going to go well for anyone inside that crater.
So the only good thing I can imagine in this situation for both these teams is, likewise for Georgia, to be honest, even though Georgia is down low, the next circle shift could just as well center up. And you can see Eleanor, he's in the middle of the safe zone. So, I mean, he might even have a better position than Argentina next zone. But that, I mean, that is to be determined. Colombia is still in the run as well. Anyways, Koa gets put out from Kalsi from afar. Hamzi now hits the headshot on Koa. I think now they surely have to push this, right? I mean, Serbia is the direct competition. They even know where the last player is. He's down low. Koa is surely going to plead out. So I don't think there's way back for him. But just the freedom of knowing Serbia is not going to be there. That's something I think S2G or Turkey at the moment have to strive for. And I think the way he's positioned without any heal, that's going to happen. Now it is Hamzi's going to pick up that frag. It is the, it is the 6th frag actually for Turkey in this round. And that sometimes even makes it harder because you don't know what to expect on these edges. Oh, look at this now. This should be a clean frag against Hamzi. Hamzi somehow, Hamzi gets the turnaround. What is this? Frag gets shot in the face and he's been set down. Absolutely put in the bin. What a turnaround from Hamzi.
Big frag to keep them in this as well, because any second they can keep Argentina busy, any pressure they can do towards them buys more time for other teams, buys time for teams like Romania to come up these hillsides as well and pose more and more issues for the Argentinian squad. Now, on the southern side, we know there's still an Armenian solo that could also provide some issues. Georgia, you said it, well, they might have to leave at some point, but they have such a close anchor to the zone. They can always just play it slow out of there. Teams on the edge, they don't have that luxury. Argentina needs to clear space in front of them. They need somewhere to play, and that's taken them right into the arms of Turkey. An approach from the western side, no problems at all.
That should be an easy frag for Hamzi G. He pops out the first two shots. Helps out. It seems actually helps out. Kalsi actually got this one before he got traded on his own. Hamzi, though, more shots towards Argentina as well. This is a three-way fight of this one. As soon as Colombia is going to make a move on the northern side as well. Good nade now coming in. Somehow Turkey's going to salvage the situation and picks themselves up the 9th frag. How in the hell is this even happening? I'm going to tell you how. Hamzi G with some absolutely nasty shots on that eastern edge.
Imagine he got peeked by Fraga. Imagine he goes down there. Imagine the amount of points that Turkey has just gained and that they would have had no chance of acquiring. Now, Georgia, fully busy with that solo from Turkey, putting a lot of their resources towards the eastern side. Colombia should try and grab whatever they can. It's not easy from the northern sides. Georgia still has the better ground. But if Hamzi can keep hitting bangers like this, it's not going to be easy for them.
No, it isn't. No, it is not going to be easy for anyone in this lobby. I mean, he is a solo after all, but... Oh, he gets taken out. Okay, so Eleanor finally takes him out. It is down to a 4-4, ladies and gentlemen. That is something that we haven't seen, I think, in any of the games.
Oh, it's not clean for Georgia, but it should be enough. Surely Asterix still bleeding out on the side of this. Legal, Achilles, they have no space to work with. Just a few palm trees, all the angles in the hands of Georgia. But look at that. Comes over the top, takes one down. It's a good trade. Achilles trying to do it all for Colombia. Surely he can't. He falls in the end. It's Georgia that come out victorious. But oh my, that was messy.
Yeah, online, for example, sure, you could just text someone. But in this scenario, after the last game, I'd just go over to the desk and be like, hey guys, how do we settle this, right? Are you guys going to leave? Because we're not. And stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff.
Wide for Romania to sweep on in. Are they ready for Turkey? Are they ready for the setup? I'm not quite sure. They have at least reset a tiny bit. But Turkey should still have the man advantage. They should have the aggression on their side. No util at all for Octavian. His position is known. All he has is bullets, but he's landing every single one of them.
And with the car exploding and kind of destroying the cover that, I mean, Turkey originally wanted to. It's going to be 2 quick flushes for Romania. That is so massive, because look at this. The sidelines are not good enough. Razy can't move up towards the hillside where his teammates were fighting from. So, they both were kind of just left alive there. Give him the correct timing on when the other team inside the city is going to make a move on towards Kyrgyzstan. Maybe they will find 1 knock, maybe 2 knocks, maybe they'll get some good nades in there. But other than that, Kyrgyzstan, they should be pretty set and expecting this as well.
At the same time.
Look at this, the BX brothers, as they are named in the chat. So once again, Armenia, they are on the last place right now. If you are one of the BX brothers fans in the chat, make sure to support them. It is now or never. That is their best chance so far in this tournament, in the grand finals, to make anything in terms of big placement, maybe even double-digit placement points happening, but it doesn't look possible. There's almost no smokes, almost no nades, maybe some pre-flight shots coming out from Zuvero, but not even that is happening, and they are out of it.
What?
Even Georgia got cleaned out of this round in a matter of seconds. What an absolute massive performance from Kyrgyzstan once again. That
more time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the last game for today. If you have stuck with us throughout this evening, shout out to you. If you've supported your national team so far in the chat, even bigger shout out to you. And if you still watched, if you watched throughout the evening and supported your teams and brought some friends into the chat, then the biggest shout out you can possibly imagine. So, yeah, first of all, we see you guys in the chat. We see you guys. The BX brothers apparently has brought the fan base to the Iesf official channels, and Armenia is definitely represented in terms of emojis.
There's Brunei. I talked about how their position isn't even as good as it looks on paper. They're very boxed in, and Turkey can always swing around. Turkey can always find angles around them. Now Hanzi, though, he's down to half HP. I'm not sure if Brunei is aware, but they just need to connect 1 or 2 bullets onto him. They don't. He makes it down below them. He makes it into safety, and now it's a hard solution to be found here for Brunei. They have to get down the hillsides. They have to go to get down there so quick. No util in the hands of Chewy either.
I feel like that's a good play from Turkey going down there.
Absolutely.
But it might just be a second too early, depending on how well Argentina has sidelines on them. But we'll have to take a second and look back at it. I mean, they do have a pretty good car forward, and that's been the last spray of Brunei as well, so no one's going to worry them from down south. Maybe I'll take it back, maybe, depending on the ridge lines that Argentina has, because they still have a lot of time to make something happen. First of all, it's going to be Romania, though. Kapahala with a great knock-on towards Okti, opening things up.
They're working together right now. They're working together versus Argentina. Kalsi finds one as well. It's not looking good for the South American squad. They're getting torn apart right now. Hamzi goes down to Kyrgyzstan. It's absolute carnage on every part of the circle. Nobody's staying alive except for who else than Kyrgyzstan in the center. Remember the 1v3 from Flyke. It's brought them into this position, and they're looking poised to win another game here. Turkey has to get the res back up. They have to deal with Argentina on the high ground. Nexus, yes, they're in a good position, but they need to deal with Georgia. If there's a lot of utility on that squad, if there's a lot of nades raining in, that could be a real issue. Kyrgyzstan sitting pretty, holding the center, waiting to take another chicken dinner.
Yes, they are, and they're looking primed to do so. I think at this point, it's getting ridiculous. If they would take this win again, man, someone's got to stop them tomorrow with a miraculous performance, something we have never seen in any of the international tournaments. Breaking that point difference, I don't know. We'll see. Romania, first of all, is trying to use that ridge line to the fullest, kind of spread out as much as they can. Interestingly enough, they're not focusing enough on Georgia, in my opinion, as much as they should be, because that's the clear kill potential they have in this round. So far, I really only see Redox focusing on it. Now they're realizing this. Okay, I'll take it all back. Now they're realizing this, and they full focus on towards that western side.
They will make sure to clean that up. They will make sure to claim the space and get themselves in position for the late game. Similar moves coming out for Turkey. Argentina has been dealt with. Turkey swinging back around, reclaiming all of that space. And now there's the chance where maybe sitting in the concrete is not going to be enough for Kyrgyzstan, but they've already gotten themselves a top 3, 5 eliminations. They've already just made that 6 in the last few seconds. They're already looking good this game, even if they don't win it, even if they get a 3rd place here and they get no more points. They've already kind of done the job. They're slowing down the approach from all these other teams. They're not letting anyone get close, and any more players dying while Kyrgyzstan is alive is a disaster for everybody else.
Yes, it is. 8 eliminations for Romania, 6 for Turkey, 6 for Kyrgyzstan. three teams remaining have gotten the majority of eliminations in this round. Now Turkey's going to be in big trouble. Let's see how much util they still have left, because getting up to this point, they already needed like massive amounts of it. Now the cars are coming in. Flyke's going to be the first to greet them. That's a headshot through the window. What is this? But are the knocks are coming in as well. At the moment, doesn't look like it. Not is being taken down. Raising out from Romania as well.
Beautiful.
These two teams are taking each other down by force.
Beautiful entry, beautifully played. The timings work out so well for Turkey. They Flyke down and out. Siric, last one up, half HP, gets the first 8 through. Trying to hold on, trying to delay. Silas down as well. Not a whole lot going on from the sides of Turkey as Nexus is sweeping around every single angle. Look at the minimap, they're covering every exit. They're not gonna let anyone come outside this compound alive. Turkey might get another res. No way Kyrgyzstan gets one. This is looking Romania all over.
Yes, it does. And I love what Romania is doing. They need all of these frags in order to catch up. They are not confident in... They're not content. Let's say it like that. They're not content with the third place. They need all of these remaining frags as well. They know they're going to get them if they just play aggressive fear. Don't wait for this. Get the nades in. Get the angles in. Find the remaining solo players. At this point, they know it's only 2 players left alive. So where are they? Redux is just running around with the DBS. He hasn't found them so far, though.
He's looking, he keeps looking. They have to not overstep here, though. I know they want all these kills. I know they want everything. Blow up the car, yes, that's the play. But don't get into DBS range. There it is. Siric taken out. They know they just have one to deal with. One single member. They know he's on the top floor now. They take him out as well. And Romania, in the last game of the day, we hear them screaming. You should too. Absolutely clapping down that game.
By just about, let me do quick math.
38.
You are fast.
Faster.
Yes, you are. 38 points. Kyrgyzstan is taking the lead by storm. Turkey is not that far behind. I would have expected that to be a little bit bigger, but due to the fact that all of the top 3 teams